Yeah, 1 year ago. We're here, Joe. Up here. Yep, Saksa. 4.2 clicks. We didn't come to hike Saksa. We came to chase a dream. And this mountain just happened to be what answered back. Sometimes you walk toward a place. Other times, you walk into a story that was already waiting for you.
We had this we were looking on all trails and we saw this one trail we wanted to hike. We saw a bunch of them, narrowed it down to one we could realistically do in a day. So,
it's funny going back, because originally we found it on all trails, and we were looking through the pictures and scrolling through, and we found this one. We're like, oh yeah, that looks awesome. The views look awesome and everything.
It's like an 8-hour trek.
Yeah, then it's a freaking 8-hour Indiana Jones trek into the Norwegian wilderness.
So, yeah, it was that was just kind of what we wanted to do. We wanted to go out there and get into a little bit more of the wild side of Norway. So.
So that's the correct one?
Yes, I guess.
Oh, there's a parking area in between the place and this.
Should look and stuff.
Yeah, we could grab some frozen stuff. Okay.
Honestly, these fish sticks.
You want to walk down this one yourself? I don't think so. If it's P is for parking. We are about to start a hike to the Saksa summit. So Isabel is a real happy camper this morning, not even slightly grumpy or irritated.
The girls are really happy to wake up.
Yeah, they're so happy to wake up. And what didn't happen this morning was making them drive somewhere for no reason. That didn't happen. So anyways, they're very chipper this morning. But we got to the ferry at like 8:20 this morning, realizing that it didn't leave till 9:15. We did figure out we could get on for free as long as we walk. So Isabel is just...
Imagine who told you over and over again that y'all could walk on it. I'm bitter.
We didn't know that though, it was just a hunch. It's 9:06 right now, so the ferry leaves in 10 minutes. It's ported down. So we'll start our hike in about 20-30 minutes, and it's gonna be pouring rain on us practically the entire time. Today we knew it was gonna be raining the whole time, but we said, hey, we set this day aside to hike. We're gonna hike.
Yeah.
So, whatever like whatever weather-wise, whatever comes our way, we're still gonna hike through it, and we did.
Yeah, so we've got a few minute little ferry ride here, and then as soon as we get off the ferry, we're pretty much gonna be at the start of the hiking trail. And it's going to be incline, straight uphill. Trevor, how you feeling?
It's great, man. It's just cool being up here. This ferry from the outside looks like the cruise side, like the crew quarters and everything up here's got to be tiny, but it's massive.
Yeah, it's freaking, like, it's actually crazy in here.
A bunch of hallways below us and the cafeteria up here, and just the view too. It's just crazy.
Yeah, and when we first got on here, we had no idea what we were doing. We didn't know that it was still technically a closed road.
There's a Girl Scout too.
Yeah. When we first got on this morning, we were standing like at the entrance of the ship. The guy's like, "Are you just gonna stand there?" And we're like, "Bro, I have no idea what I'm doing." So we figured out that you just wait until the road opens up to get on the ferry, and that they have inside quarters. You can just walk up and sit inside or whatever.
And ferries are free for pedestrians apparently here.
Yeah, so if you walk to the ferry, it's completely free. So that's a little handy piece of information. You've got the freaking coolest views ever. So, all right, well, I guess we'll start back up recording when we get to the trail.
Yeah. Just decided to hit it, man.
Say bye to your family, Trevor, because you're never coming back.
See you in another life.
We got off the ferry, and well, that's when it felt real. No more talking about the mountain. We were on it. The sign said Saksa, so we followed it. A gravel road, some pasture, drizzle in the air. Felt simple enough. We figured we'd be at the top by lunch. We were wrong. Me and Trevor have now started our hike up Saksa. It's lightly sprinkling. See, the ferry crossing was pretty cool. But now it just said we have 4.2 kilometers to the peak, and I think we have like 3,000 something feet of elevation gain. So this might be one of the gnarliest hikes I think I may have ever done. And yeah, how are you feeling, Trevor? You feel nervous or anything like that?
Feeling great, man. I'm just nervous about just getting absolutely killed on the way up.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm gonna put in the effort here to make it to the peak.
Yeah, we're gonna show enough try. So
I'm hoping it's not too wet to where we can't get up there either, so we'll see how it goes.
also, I'm wearing no warming layers under this. I'm just wearing my waterproof pants, my rain jacket, and my boots and toboggan. That's all I've got on. So we'll see how it goes. The start of the trail, you know, was a little bit more dense forest after we kind of passed through that pasture land, and it was, you know, very mossy rocks and trees, and they were overhanging the edge of the cliff face and everything. And that's where we hit that first set of rocks with the chain bolted in, and we crossed it.
And so we're really not that far up at that point, but it's a steep drop.
No, yeah, like it was, you know, edge and then 500 foot down.
And it was
ocean.
like there's this chain you hold on, and you just have to, because you can't stand like this and hold on to the chain. You got to like turn sideways and get past onto the trail. And it was, I remember right there, I was like, oh gosh, if this is going to be foreshadowing anything for this trail, this is not looking good.
We're about 1,000 feet up so far. We've went about 1.5 miles in 2 hours. We've went over some crazy terrain with like ropes and chains that you had to hold on to, like slick rocks, walking on the edge of cliffs and everything. And yeah, Ulriken was cool. Like that hike was phenomenal.
This is a different animal altogether kind of here. A lot more wild, well maintained for sure, but very different. As you can see with my Ulriken, it's just kind of just steps all the way up the mountain. This is kind of along the mountain, a gradual climb all the way up, but it's not for the faint of heart for sure.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's been like slightly raining on us I don't know, maybe about half of the hike. So we've gotten soggy, then dry, then soggy and dry. The fog has come over the fjord a few times. But overall, it's been pretty clear with like so far mild wind and light rain. So conditions have been a little wet, but they've not been bad. I guess we just gotta make a decision now on if we want to stop and eat something or keep going. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I want to get further up.
Okay, we'll keep going further up. But yeah, we just saw this little interesting little hut thing kind of made, so thought we'd get some cool little shots and video here. But yeah, I guess we're gonna keep on the trail, and I think we've got about 2,000 feet of elevation left. Let's get it. We didn't expect this view. The trail twisted upward and then it just opened. Out in the distance, we saw the glaciers that once were seemingly hidden now revealed. The wind had died down, the mist cleared. For a moment there was silence. No rain, no movement, just stillness. The fjord below didn't exactly look like the Kusa River, but that's what came to mind. It gave us a reference point, familiar but way bigger. The kind of thing we knew, just surrounded by mountains that didn't belong in Alabama. This felt like Viking country, like something out of The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. We wandered a bit, found an old rock with names carved into it. Old Finn beat us to it, probably stood right there, scratched his name in that rock and said, "All right, boys, that's enough adventuring for today." Bet Finn had more brains than us. He brought a chisel, we brought bad knees and blind hope. We knew the climb wasn't done. The weather wasn't done either. But here in this corner of Norway, we had a calm before the storm, a quiet high. But Saksa had much more in store for us.
I was eating rock hard frozen bread and tuna and water in a can.
Dude, that salami I had was lamb salami.
Yeah,
It was
so
awful.
gamey.
I thought it was just regular salami. I had that, and I had I thought it was the go gel type thing, but it was just banana baby food. And I mixed it with the dry oats.
And shockingly, those are the most appetizing things I had on the trail was part of his food, and that was lamb salami, which that was so gamey.
Tastes pretty gamey.
Oily. It was so nasty, but that was so much better than frozen rye bread and
Just dry tuna, bro.
It was so bad. Like, I had to pour water on my bread and my tuna to actually
Hey,
consume
dude,
it.
and we're getting rained on, and you're sitting there pouring water on your tuna.
Not only that, we're sitting there, I'm eating the frozen food while also being frozen.
All right, well, it's gotten, I don't want to say drastically, I'll say significantly more difficult. Ooh.
Wind chill's about 20 degrees colder.
Yeah, like it got significantly colder. It's windier, it's more rainy. My tripod has gotten, like earlier, like there was no problem to like hold it with my hands or whatever, but it's gotten so cold now to where the metal on it is like, it's freezing my hand. And so I've got my left hand in my pocket trying to make sure it stays warm, keep circulation. My right hand's pretty numb right now. But yeah, I was in a matter of, what would you say, 15-20 minutes. It was like and we stayed one spot just to eat lunch. And while we ate lunch, I felt at least a 15-degree shift in temperature, and the wind has picked up. It's still slightly raining. I'd say my pants, really more even my jacket, I think my pants are holding up fine really. My jacket starting to let a little bit of water in, so my torso is a little soggy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's cold. That's cold, bro. Oh god. So this is our view now. So the clear view of the fjord is no longer there. It's covered with clouds and mist and rain. And the trail that we've been hiking up now has been mostly water runoff. So we've had to be very intentional with our foot placement. We've gotten up to a plateau or two where it's been just a bog of just mud and slush. And then when you start climbing elevation again, it's kind of like what you see right now, right here. It's just water runoff. But hopefully we get to the peak of this place within the next hour, and we can pray that the weather would kind of calm down a little bit, or at least get open up and not be as cloudy and rainy, but have some more sunshine. But yeah, we're gonna get back at it, and let's get a little bit more soggy. You ready, Trev?
Sure.
All right, let's hit it, baby. See my breath. So So we're getting close to the peak of Saksa. It's kind of up there. We've got a little ways to go still, but so far we've been the only people on this trail. I hadn't seen anybody else on here besides us, and it makes sense why there's no one else up here. There's been about 20 degree shift in temperature. It's still, actually I pulled out my phone and it decided to start raining again. And it's gotten so, like, my tripod's still pretty cold. I was heating it up in my jacket for a while so I'd be able to hold it.
20 degree. It's probably about 20 degrees with wind chill up here.
Yeah.
Probably less at times, depending on how fast the wind's going.
But yeah, we thought that this would be like a 4-hour total round trip, and I think it's just gonna be like nearly 5 hours, 4.5, 5 hours there. So my hope is that we would get back in time for before dark. I think we're probably gonna be there at the tail end of dark or whatever. Oh yeah. So we probably got about 1,000 feet of elevation roughly to go.
It's just kind of, you expect to get over the mountain and just be kind of flat, or a bunch of other mountains or something like that. But dude, it's just like, I mean, I've not seen any sort of media that portrays this accurately or anywhere approaches this. I mean, this is just unreal, and it's so hard to gauge scale out here, because from here we see our cabin where we're at, and it's such a small patch of land is what it looks like from up here, but down there it's like, it's a pretty big area that we're at. It just looks so tiny up here, and we saw a massive cruise ship come through. Looks like an ant from up here.
Nothing that I've ever seen like does it justice. I couldn't imagine like the sheer beauty and scale of this place by looking at stuff online. Yeah.
You look at everything, you're like, that's a picture hanging up on somebody's wall.
Yeah. We thought we'd be able to hike a little bit more this trail and another trail, but it's probably gonna be this trail going back down, and hopefully we get back before dark and our wives don't absolutely dog cuss us. So yeah. They ain't.
Good thing we're only a couple 100 feet off the ground.
Yeah. All right.
That's crazy, dude.
Come on, Trail. Yeah, show them how big Trev do it, baby.
Oh boy.
I
said, I'm gonna get over my fear of heights, and God said, yes you are.
We almost there, bro. How you feeling?
Scared.
1 to 10.
About 7.
7. Come on, Trev. We got it. We almost there, baby. We are up on the side of a cliff face. We are thousands of feet up in elevation right now. I had to take my glass off, couldn't see anything. But yeah, there's a crazy fog that rolled in. And kind of thankful it did, dude, because we are so freaking high.
I mean, you look down and you're like thousands of feet up.
We
in
are
the air.
thousands of feet up on a cliff face.
You take a tumble and you're done for right there, man. I mean, we climbed a chain straight up a mountain. Like we stopped getting elevation and we started climbing. not gonna slow down so much to be up there. I just even making up this far is just.
I think I'm good with this, bro.
I am too.
All right.
And if we have more time, I'd definitely try to make it this top. It'll just take me a while.
Yeah.
You're going all down, man.
We were planning this.
You know,
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah, 1 year ago. We're here, Trevor. All right. Huh? Yeah, dude, doing a power squat.
It's really not that bad when all the fog rolls in, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm that high, you know.
You're like, it's not bad. Then like when it opens up, it's like,
whoa!
oh, fuck.
I get vibes, but I can't really do anything.
All right, I think it's time. I think it's time.
This is beautiful. I'm glad we made this far, man.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't have done this for anything else. Feel that down.
I can't feel it down either.
Felt it in my heart.
All right.
Get off this camera.
I was like, that's not raining, bro. That's ice.
Sleet didn't start till we started getting up high up, and then sleet turned into a little bit. It started getting.
Dude, no,
hard.
remember it was kind of like mist, and then golf ball hail.
Yeah, it was. That was brutal. It was rough, and that was not too far off of where we stopped to eat.
It's getting snowed on right now. We are getting pelted with ice.
Hard sleet, and it's like it hits your face and it hurts. I can feel my face, it still hurts.
Yeah, it stings, bro. It's like those little paper hornets you used to get hit with in school. 100% feels like a paper hornet. Oh, dude.
Purple spots on my skin.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I think if we're up here longer, like we're actually in danger of like hypothermia and frostbite.
You can't really tell how much it drops up here either.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Like you feel it in your bones, and all of a sudden just being regularly cold doesn't matter anymore. It's just about keeping it warm.
Yeah, my body's already like, even the water feels warm down here compared to like what we were up in. Golly. Dude, I am showing the girls this when we get up back down. Oh God, there goes my glasses. Don't break. Please don't break or wash down the mountain. This has been the greatest view I've ever seen. It's the greatest hike I've ever been on. And it's one of the scariest things I've ever done. It wasn't just Trevor who was having fear of heights, but that was a different kind of hike. That was scary.
Especially when you see in comparison to everything else, man. Like, just really how high you actually are. It's just a different experience altogether.
Like, we've already been doing this for hours. Like, it has just been a crazy, crazy, dope experience.
Dude, no, I'm just amazed by, besides, I mean, the obvious of just being so high up. I was terrified at this point and down there. But once you can see how high it really is up there, this is nothing being right here.
Yeah.
And we're still so high up right now. It's crazy just the kind of difference between being up there and being down here, and just the temperature, like
Immediately warmer.
immediately. And it's just crazy, man. This is definitely overcome a lot of my fear of heights in a lot of ways. So
Heck yeah, Trev. Wow,
we
man.
still may or may not jump in the fjord.
Yeah, I might be taking a hot shower, bro. I may not be jumping in that water today,
We'll see.
but tomorrow.
I'm not doing it.
Tomorrow we'll see.
I remember stopping on the way down and like finishing off our food. I felt like I was in a miserable war zone without the war. I just was frozen stiff eating terrible food. We did find this really, really cool, I guess it was a house
Like a
originally.
fort or something.
Anyways, there's this little structure that resembled a small hut that was partially deconstructed, and we stopped there and just ate on the top of that. You know, that it was just brutal from there. It was just everything was soaked. We were all wet. I mean, our waterproof equipment, boots and jackets were just completely drenched through, and I mean, we just didn't care. I remembered on the way up, we were stepping around puddles, trying not to get wet, trying to do our best, and then we were just slogging through
we
everything.
were pretty much jumping in the puddles intentionally on the way back.
And then I had my infamous fall where I fell off the rock.
Yeah, he was quoting David Goggins.
Yeah.
And he said, stay hard. And then as he said, stay hard, he went, doink. And just...
I was so cold, I couldn't even tell if I fell on a pile of jagged rocks. I just laid there. I was hoping I didn't seriously injure myself.
I remember what happened. I was like, I've got this on camera. I got that on camera, bro. It's great. Like, I will never let you live this down ever in my life.
That was great.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'll change socks from like on the ferry or something.
Man, I mean, sounds nerdy, but just one of the things that came to mind being up there was just like stuff like Skyrim or watching these Viking movies back in the day. All sorts of stuff like that. You see these like jutting mountains, peak, like, I mean, you look at them and you're like, there is no way to the top of those except for just straight up ice climbing to the top of it. And those were some of the coolest mountains I'd ever seen in my life. Some unique memories up there we'll probably talk about forever.
Like if I'm gonna die, put me out there and just let me die. She's getting in now.
Man, what a fun hike.
What a fun hike, Trevor.